the pink color for your flyer because that's your signature.
That's it.
Yeah, where you at? Okay, there you go. All right, so Miss E. Hold
Hi.
Hello. Hold on, let me get my together.
I
Okay,
look really big.
you look fine. You look fine. I am now live with my boo, Erica, and we're starting our conversations with my cutie session. So let me just put this here. Um, Here, so I can capture this.
Thanks for having me.
No, thanks for saying yes and always, being willing to collaborate or talk or do anything with me. Whatever I ask, you're like, no problem. Which
Yeah. That's what it's
um
about, right?
yes, absolutely. Okay, so
Ooh, I found some shades.
Diddy, why do you gotta put those on right now?
I
Why?
took them off. I took them off.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, so tell me what this whole combo with
Basically,
cuties is.
So basically, I'm always thinking of new ways to collaborate and connect. You know that, and um, just thinking about for a week, like I don't want to start selling products online. I don't want to do anything retail based. You know what I'm usually known for. I keep the pieces kind of like on the low, exclusive one-on-ones. What you need, but I'm like, how else can I connect with my fam? How else can we help each other? How else can we just stay connected during this captivity of sorts, this
Yeah.
quarantine of sorts? So I just wanted to talk to you and catch up about how it's affected you. I know we both are entrepreneurs and we can choose to be on the go or not sometimes. Sometimes it can't be helped. And I know right now you are on set early mornings, throughout the whole day and things like that. So how has this been affecting you? The workflow and stuff like that.
I think honestly, the way that it affected me was a little bit disturbing because it was unexpected. There was no real preparation or anything for it mentally. But physically, I was like, okay, this is what's happening. Cool. Like, as you said, I
Right.
am on set early. Like, my call time is 7 a.m. I'm there until 5:30 p.m. I'm
Right.
dressing two girls. I'm doing 10 looks a day. Like, so for me, it's kind of like physically um, draining. And then, like, it's kind of like mentally draining because I have to be focused and paying attention to the wardrobe's mishaps that could happen. And then like outside of being on set, like, I have to run around the city and get clothes for them and, do the whole market thing for them. So just being quite honest, I'm okay with the downtime right now because it's giving me a minute for my eyes to kind of rest and not see. I was being exposed to so many
Hmm.
things clothing wise because I have to. It's a weekly show that I'm working on,
Right.
so every week I needed to have some new kind of clothes in rotation. So
Right.
I'm in the field, so I'm just kind of seeing clothes all the time, and it was
Right.
all becoming the same kind of looking clothes.
Right. A pain. Hey, I'm sick of you bitches.
Yeah, so I was kind of like, I'm over it. I need a break.
Yes.
So.
Yes, definitely. So this came at a good time for you. So you don't
Although unexpected.
right. So you don't get burnt out and you're able to stay renewed when this breaks.
Yeah.
So
So
do you think if you would have kept shopping and doing all of that stuff, you definitely probably would have been affected because these it's getting bigger and bigger.
yeah, I mean, I would have been exposed to, the germ, and I probably would have just been spreading it amongst the
Yeah.
crew.
That's the
And to
crew.
be quite honest, the girls on the show, they would have like little sniffles and coughs here and there, but I'm not one that like kind of.
Get all germophobic and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
I'm not like that. I do live like a semi-healthy lifestyle. So like, you know, I
Yeah.
keep my immune system up and so I don't really think about stuff like that. It's just like,
Yes.
okay, well, you got a cough. I'm not
Right.
going to be all up on you, but
Right.
like I'm not
Yeah.
about to freak out. So,
Yes. Oh, what else should we talk about? What else?
I can say that this downtime has allowed me to get some rest, and now I'm starting to think a little bit more about my kits and how I want to rebrand it. Right before the break, I was
Right.
speaking to a really great photographer friend of mine, and
Mhm.
we were like building like we was carving out like a little campaign that we wanted to put together for it, which is still gonna happen. We just
Right.
gotta, we gotta
Yeah.
let this pass.
So, yeah.
So like it has given me the opportunity now. Like I've gotten the rest because we were on day 9 now.
Right. Right. 7, 8, 9, something
Yeah,
like that.
7, 8, 9, something like that. So I've been able to take the chill pill, sleep, eat, eat. I mean, eat.
You know.
I mean, I've eaten all the healthy snacks,
So
and then I just went on this like crazy binge of like I just want burgers and French fries and pizza, and I mean
what?
like I went in Caribbean foods.
What?
Yes, I don't get to eat like that.
So
So
10 days of fatness. Okay.
10 days of fatness, which led to today. Oh, I gotta go for this long
Oh,
run.
has to sweat it out.
I have to sweat this out. I have to
Tell
reset.
us that. Tell us about being a foodie and also being a fitness buff, also, which are really, really at odds. You know what I'm saying? I know it's always a transition or something happening for you to get back in tune with your wellness.
Yeah.
Was that something that put you more in tune, and started you enjoying your running and things like that?
I mean, the whole running thing stemmed from last year, me going through a breakup and just needing like I needed something to take my mind off of the destruction that I was doing to myself. Just drinking and partying, and just hanging out really late. And
Right.
I always ate pretty. Like once I made the shift in my life, like
Mm-hmm.
I've worked out. I've been working out for like the past 10 years. So
Right.
like my eating habits have always been like under control, but then once I started adding the running in, it just was like such a boost, like of energy and just morale and like focus. And then once I heard that like um, most successful entrepreneurs run, I started like applying that to myself and just being
Right.
like, I
Now,
want to be
newest
in
addition.
that league,
Right.
and so therefore I have to do what the
Yeah.
successful people do. So
Exactly.
me and then I mean it just does a really great overall toning of the body. So
Right.
I just run to run now to just stay fit. Like whenever I feel like I'm just too stuck in my head about whatever, whether it be love, money, work, I just
Right.
go for a good run or a great workout, and I'm back to normal.
Normal. Okay. About your kit. Being a costume designer, being a fashion stylist. Um, you are actually the first person that I've interacted with closely to create something as an extension of themselves to help that particular community as a whole. So
Yeah.
tell us about your kit.
The
Um, when did you create, when did the concept come into your head, and the stages to creation?
the concept came into my head when I was an intern for a major stylist. I had bought a sample, and the sample worked well for me. As an intern working on set, like she did
Right.
a lot of celebrities and music videos, but she always had her own set. I was just, just back up. So I would
Right.
have little things in that sample that I purchased.
Okay.
Um, it was just basically like a vest. I just was able to keep my hands free. I mean, she was very bougie. She wanted me to hold her coffee. She wanted me to,
Things like
you
that.
know,
You
it
are a
was
person,
things like,
intern, stylist, everything in one.
yeah. So like my hands needed to be free and accessible. So the sample that I purchased was the vest, and it was able to keep everything that I needed, but also keep me hands free.
Got it.
And be easy to get in and out of my pockets.
Right.
The only problem with it was that it wasn't like it wasn't compartmentalized so that I can easily put my hands in my pocket. Like I was like literally digging into a pit of nonsense every
Yeah.
time I went into a pocket.
Right. Right.
Yeah, it was like I was just digging in junk.
Right.
Um, so over like I did that. I was an intern like in 2009, and then like just over time, I just kept like thinking of like how I could make this better because other people thought it was something that I made. It looked so flimsy, like it looked very flimsy and it looked very, easy to make.
Right.
Um, so over time, I just kept developing it mentally, and then I finally got with like a handbag designer who helped me like really carve out like what it should look like, how it could look, and then like once I got past the technical things, and I found like a manufacturer to help me make it and try to figure out the best ways to put it together. It wasn't as easy as I thought.
Right.
And then finally, like I made a sample. I was able to bring it to the manufacturer. He made a better sample. He
Right.
charged me a lot, and and, and we
That's where
made
the
more.
real business comes in. Okay.
Yeah, it comes in, man. And then
Right.
he charged me a lot for that one. Then we made another one. He charged me for that, and then we made another one. He charged me for that. And then finally, I was able to just say, okay, I'm final with this kit. I like this kit. I feel
Got it.
like my community is gonna, be attracted to it because it is, in my opinion, an attractive
Right.
um, item to have. It's very lightweight. It's made of leather, so you feel luxurious.
Right.
It's on your body, so you don't lose it. You can't misplace it. It has
Right.
gold on it, so it just feels like
Feels like you should have it.
you should have it, and it feels like you should be. You should feel like you have like something of luxury on you. And
Definitely.
so, you want to treat it as such. And but at the same token, other people have their kit bags and their set bags that they work with, and it just looks like, it looks basic and it looks accessible and it looks like something that everybody has. Whereas my kit kind of stands out and it helps you stand
Yeah.
out.
Kid is like a vest. It's stylish. It's leather. It's cute. You want to wear it when you're working and when you're
And
not.
when you're not, yeah,
I mean, you showed it to me when we first met last year, and I thought it was absolutely beautiful. And I still got your video of you like modeling it, talking about it, which I'll send to you. Um, but I feel so blessed to be a friend of yours now, and I appreciate your time. Like, you're just so nice, and you do great work. So hopefully we can do some work this year. um
girl, the way you moving, I got to keep up with
oh,
you because you are like zooming, and like you do so much, and you do it in such a fun kind of way that I'm like, damn, like what is she doing next? Like it kind of makes me want to stay on my toes with you because it's like, well, what is she gonna do next? Because you just never know what she's gonna do.
yeah.
Like even with this whole thing, I was just like, I thought like when you said it was just a conversation with my cuties, like you just wanted, how you talk, like
I'm
generally.
always making a slogan. It's always a rhyme.
Yeah. So I was just like, oh, she just wanted to have a phone call, like just, just catch up, whatever. But
Yeah.
like this is cute and this is cool. Like it's a nice way to kind of highlight what you're doing, what you're doing. We already know what you're doing, but like I feel like it's another way to usher in how you're doing what you're doing
Right.
while you're also bigging up, your friends that are doing what they're doing. It's
Exactly.
pretty damn cool.
You know, I some people that know me for a while, they don't have a grasp on what I do, you know. So I also wanted to introduce this concept too, to bring better understanding of the brands and the people and the talent and all this stuff that we have to offer too. um and some people are loners. Some people don't mind being in captivity alone, and some people need to freaking talk to somebody. So I'm just trying to touch bases, show the love, show the people that is. I mean, you really got to dig deep. Like, I say it, but we practice it every day,
Yeah.
and I want to show the love and appreciation for the people I love and respect, and I want to be there for the people I love and respect too. So this catch up session, no rhyme, no reason, just me spreading love to you.
Aw,
And we're just
Missy.
gonna build. Yeah, we're gonna build it out. Hopefully this won't be our last conversation. um and I want you to build or rest or whatever you want to do during this time. But
Yeah, of course. I
your
want
honey
to do. I really just needed to get a grasp of like what was actually
hat.
happening, and now that I feel like we're about to be like really shut down, um, I'm gonna have to get really creative in my house and in my hallway. I live in an apartment building, so I'm gonna have to get,
Right. Right.
creative, and not sure how long it'll last, but it doesn't even matter anymore. Like, I needed to go for the run that I went for today
To,
to kind of
to
open up,
oh, right. Right. To
um
whatever to open up and to really
to
be
be,
right.
yeah, like, because I'm that kind of person that's like, um in order for me to really create something that's going to be meaningful and impactful, I have to have a grasp of what's going on around me, and I have to be okay with what's going on around me. If
Right.
I'm uncomfortable with what's going on, everything around me is just going to be
Okay.
like a ricochet.
Got it.
Yeah, so
Got
like, I'm not that I'm comfortable, but I'm aware, I'm cool, like,
right.
okay, cool. I know I can't go outside, like, I know I
Right.
shouldn't go outside. There's certain things that I'm I've come to terms with. So
Right.
now I'm able to say, okay, cool. Now I'm going to just coast and do what
Chill.
I
Right.
do, how I do,
You do it.
how
Yes.
I do my create, how I create. And so
Right.
I'm
Right.
comfortable, I'm cooling, I'm chilling. I'm not pressed about if I'm going to have food. I'm not
Right.
pressed about if my bills are going to be paid or not.
Right.
I'm
So
okay.
yeah, we're good. Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
good.
We're fucking good.
So yeah. So I'm just looking forward to how this Canvas with Cuties takes off with you, for
Yeah.
you.
I'm just gonna continue. I've already did four. I think you're my fifth.
That's awesome. I love how you just like really take advantage of your network. You hit people that are like right there for you,
Right.
and you
And
just
today I started hitting people that I don't know so well.
and
My new
that's cool too.
and so we can introduce ourselves and get connected because I find being on Instagram and having I know my last Instagram having thousands of followers, not really interacting. I vowed with my new Instagram I'm going to follow and communicate with people that show me value and vice versa. So it's definitely bigger than a conversation to some. You know what I'm saying? And to me, it's all about love because love is the answer.
The only one, and it always wins.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
So my honey came yesterday evening. Thank God. Um, and drink yeah,
Hey,
bottle of wine. Thank God. And
thank
then
God.
I got like three more girls today, and I'm just so excited. I'm here if you need me. If you want to chat aside from this
Yeah.
or anything like that.
Likewise, darling. I'm here if you need any advice on whatever.
Right.
I'm here.
You're here. Okay. Well, blessings to your family. And you
Do
already
yours
know.
as well.
Yes, you already know my slogan, baby. Dig
Dig
deep.
deep, baby.
You already know. Stay put. I'm going to stop our recording and make sure it's saved. So we can, take this one step further. Okay.
Okay.
I appreciate you. Have a great Saturday. Okay. Hold on.
You as well. Bye, baby.
Hold on. Stay right